Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Man, this team has really been struggling. You can see the frustration building, Singy.
Yeah, missed opportunities and a lack of timely hitting has really hurt them, Boog. Today's a new day, though. They have what it takes on this roster to turn things around. Great play is contagious as well.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Foster Griffin. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Bryce Johnson leading things off and takes a strike.
405.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-2.
No, inside.
Time
We got
called.
time.
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. The 2-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second, right fielder Fernando Tatis.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jake Cronenworth.
That batting average jumps out at you, and I mean you, Boog, because I know how much you love batting average. And that's because it's the best one in the entire National League. He's been consistent pretty much from day one of the season, and that's what it takes to lead the league and eventually win that batting title.
Ball,
I
that's inside.
always enjoy seeing this guy go out there and take care of business at the plate.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2
Batting
out.
third, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Bogaerts with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. And first offering is fouled off.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon
outside.
Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Just
Ball 2.
missed. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. There's a swing and a drive.
Pampami Sander.
That's
Double.
down. One hops off the wall.
Jó, Sambó.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fourth.
This was a
third
really
baseman,
nice swing.
Manny
Didn't quite get
Machado.
enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Sander.
Here's Manny Machado now. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
Vamos,
And
boh.
the go-ahead run is now
Pa
only
mi
90
Sandro.
feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Vamos, Mani.
That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball, that's off the
Well,
plate.
there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And that is that.
Jammer.
Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the mound in this one, Nick Pivetta. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
That ball's foul.
Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Robert Hassel III.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
James Wood in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pivetta with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Ball, that's
Singing he's
outside.
currently the team leader in runs scored.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, look.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Luis Garcia now at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sheets takes it himself, 2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Now, Dylan Cruz.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
Okay.
We played an inning, no score. Back to it here.
Leading
Thanks as
off
always
for
for
the
joining
Padres,
us,
center
especially
fielder,
you,
Jackson
Siggy. We
Merrill.
talked earlier about this team's struggles. One positive, though, it's still tied. I know it's a reach.
Yeah, they've dropped a bunch lately, but right now they're in it, and that's something to build on, Boog. Gotta believe.
I dropped a bunch. Okay.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Merrill made off with 4 stolen bases in his last game.
You want to know how rare his 4-steal game was? In MLB history, only 3 players have more than 5 games like that. Ty Cobb, Vince Coleman, and Ricky Henderson. Ricky's special, though. He did it 19 times in his career. Crazy.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate, and it's off the wall. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Outside, that's a ball.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
No way.
Laureano comes up to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Laureano getting the start in left in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Throw sails over his head at first.
Batting 9th, catcher Freddie Fermin.
1 out man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin.
Okay.
Nope, that's inside.
This one in the air center field. Hassel drifts towards it. 2 away now.
Okay.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Bryce Johnson.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Bryce Johnson getting ready to hit. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the second. So the San Diego Padres putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they looked the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
That's in. Ball 2.
Got him.
Nice,
out.
bro.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Just not enough on that throw to get it all the way across the infield in the air, and unfortunately, he didn't get the bailout he needed over there at first.
1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. In the air, left field, and that is foul. Two on, 1 out. And that's in there at the knees. Hassel wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. And he'll challenge that called strike.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Jorbeat B-Boss in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Ball 2.
Awesome.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 2 and the Nationals nothing. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here in Nationals Park, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Ball 1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
On the ground. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Yeah, bro.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop Xander
The man
Bogaerts.
himself.
And the batter will be Xander Bogaerts.
X.
Doubled his first time up. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
Fuck.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably
Up
doesn't
next
feel
for
like
the
it. He
Padres,
hit the ball
third
hard,
baseman,
but it doesn't
Manny
always work out in your
Machado.
favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Machado in the
Malo,
box
malo,
here
malo,
and fouls
malo.
it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate.
Só, meio pitch só. Tonto isso, mano.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're up 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. First
Inside
pitch
ball.
just misses.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now 1
Nossa,
and 2.
ponte grande
Big
pro
time
Brown.
jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 1-2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. Sheets. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James Wood.
And the batter now, James Wood. Doubled his first time. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Nossa.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Garcia batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one fouled off. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Popped up. Machado brings it in, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. On to extra innings. Jackson Merrill steps in, top 5 in WAR, basically worth more than a couple of bottom feeder teams. Unreal, Singy.
Yeah, he's not just valuable, Boog. He's practically carrying the franchise in a backpack.
If you replaced him, you'd need 3 players, a lucky rabbit's foot, and a small miracle.
And even then, you're probably still trailing in the 7th.
Okay.
0-1 down. There's your strike. The 0-2.
Ball, that's just out.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Cronenworth in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Cronenworth recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Padres,
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Run around the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. Tap to first. Garcia. He steps on the bag. He's out.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Fly to left his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In the air to left center. Hassel on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom 4. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter Dylan Cruz.
Right fielder Dylan Cruz.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground to short. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next is the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The Padres up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Wow, that's a strikeout, man.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. He's 0 for 1.
Do Shambo.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Save.
Save.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. There's the strike at the knees. Mead thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. This one in the air center field. And that is the third out of the inning. So one left for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park, stepping in, Freddie Fermin.
Abo bari bubasan ng score, bang.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. In the air out to center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now here is Bryce Johnson. In the air to left center. Hassel on the move to the alley and makes the grab. 2 down.
Sheesh.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. has grounded out a couple of times. Tatis in his 8th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball 2.
Grounds 1 to short. Abrams fires across the diamond, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Padres go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Center fielder Robert Hassel, the 3rd.
Ron Marinaccio gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now all even up upstairs. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Laureano settles under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jorby Bebos. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Bebos wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Line drive. And foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Bonsoir.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. No swing. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive.
Com embumar, mano. Vai dentro tonto embumar, mano, de puta, ó. Vai sim, pessoal.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
That's outside.
The fuck are you doing, bro?
Two down, nobody on. To third. Oh, great stop. To first. And very nicely done for the out. Nationals go quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0.
I actually like that.
Back in Washington, D.C. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Dubbelete Sander. I do apple.
Xander Bogaerts will hit next.
Padres, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Tranquilo.
Just
Nope,
missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Cole Henry, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Perez getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Cool.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Manny Machado.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Bogaerts on the go. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
One out, man at first. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second.
Ball inside.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the air, left field. And that drops foul.
Fuck, man.
The 0-1. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Bebas should have this one, and that is that. Padres leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th inning, James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Gets the call. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hit weakly on the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. The 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ron Marinaccio done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for San
So they
Diego,
turn to the lefty in this spot, Adrian Morejon.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Step off, throw to first. Wood gets back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 0-1.
Ball one.
The Padres holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 2 and the Nationals nothing. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego.
Bati suona.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Nationals.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Henry.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the first
Leading off
baseman,
for
Gavin
San Diego,
Sheets.
First baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. And there's a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Padres, catcher Freddie
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Digging in, Freddie Fermin.
Ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. This one in the air, center field. Hassel moving under this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Bryce Johnson.
So back to the top of the order. So here's the Padres DH, Bryce Johnson. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is low. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
Bati.
The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Hassel gets under it. And that is that. One hit, one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 2 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Washington, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Right through there for a strike. Morejon, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. To the right side. Sheets takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next to hit for the Nats, Curtis Mead.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Bom.
In the air, right field. Tatis has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder.
Now it's going to be Robert Hassel III. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Inside.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Another 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for Washington, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
Nationals feliz. Red. Vai com Ederson. Van Tatis. Vamos home run.
That's a ball.
Henry making his 30th appearance of the year, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. What a stop. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 3.
1 for 3. 2 for 3.
And there's a foul ball.
No.
Now the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. This to third. Tosses to first. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Cole Henry gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Cionel Perez will take over 51 here.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.